Let's talk about a book that I borrowed and will have to get back to its owner. This was suggested to me by the oldest teen in our house. He is a junior moving on to senior, taking AP literature, and after reading this book, he passed this on to me. This book was originally published in 2005, so back when I was in high school. And yet, when I think about the AP literature classes that I was taking and the options we had when it comes to reading, it makes me mad to think that I was wasting time on the Scarlet Letter when there is contemporary literature out there written by diverse authors that would be way more appealing. Okay, granted, it was a different time almost 20 years ago and a different city, but it's the same state. So I definitely blame how conservative politics plays so much into Texas education, from the government level all the way down to the teachers. This novel takes place in the 1990s in the countryside of England. It's told from the perspective of our FMC, Kathy, as she recalls her childhood and her development into a carer. It also reflects on the relationship she made in the community that she's from with her fellow students, Ruth and Tommy, and as they progress through their unconventional life. This book is very atmospheric and is in Kathy's voice as she tries to recall her childhood and what she eventually learned about her place in society. Although a quick read, it is somewhat a slow burn in tone, but it's not too hard to guess what dystopian overtones are driving the plot and the traumas that these people face. Since it's covering them from childhood to young adulthood, and it does feature a trio, there is some talk about sexuality, but this isn't really a romance so much as a depiction of family and friendship bonds with an emphasis on how Kathy perceives other people and an exposition on how those people then in turn perceive those events. That being said, it got me in a couple of spots. It's definitely a tearjerker. And as you start to realize where the story is going, there's no way to escape the end. I love a good depressing read that mirrors society in a way that's just too uncomfortable at times. So yeah, very bitter on the amazing selection choices that our kids have, and so terrified about any laws that might be passed that would wrench away the importance such complex literature and stories have, even in our high schools. Are there any classics of literature that should be replaced on the reading list? Yes. You know what to do. Make sure you share your thoughts in the comments below.